What's going on, everybody? This is Shok. Sorry I'm not on camera right now. I just really didn't feel like busting it out today. I guess I'm just in one of those lazy moods. But I wanted to take the time out to talk about some things I missed this past week and today. But more specifically about E3. I would like to give you guys an update on the whole E3 situation. I am squared away. I have the plane ticket. We have the hotel money. So we're good, right? We're going to E3 for sure. But some of my subscribers pushed this idea, Marlon pushed this idea, and that's that I should do a marathon live stream to raise some extra cash for Gaming Realm. And I say Gaming Realm because this isn't going to be just used by me, right? It's going to be used by Marlon as well, and for the site. So basically, although we have the hotel situation, taken care of, and we both have our plane tickets and whatnot, the thing is, both of us are just bled dry of money. Completely. Especially Marlon, because he has bought new cameras for interviews we're going to be doing. He's bought mics. He's getting Gaming Realm t-shirts and hats. All that stuff. So he has spent a lot of money, time, and work. He's put a lot of that stuff into this trip. So what I'm going to be doing is Monday through Thursday at 7. No, I'll say 6 p.m. Central Time. Monday through Thursday this week, starting today, I'll be live streaming actually by the time this video is uploaded. Link down below in the description to my Twitch. Monday through Thursday, I'm going to be live streaming. If you guys want to come in and you want to donate any amount, feel free to do it. We just want to make sure we have enough money for cab fares, and food. Because although you get the money for the hotel, although you get the money for the plane ticket, you still need money for transportation, right? You still need money for, food and water, so you can live while you're over there. So, I'm looking to maybe raise like just a little extra $200 or somewhere around there. To just make sure we're sitting comfortably over there in LA, while we're trying to work and do all that stuff. So, for those of you who want to support me, for those of you who want to support Marlon and GameRealm.com, if you want to support us, feel free to come in and donate. That's what we'll be doing. But enough of that. Just want to talk about the whole Smash stuff. Last week that I was not able to do a video about because I actually made a trip up to Dallas to take care of some business and attend a Smash tournament myself. But wow, that video was amazing. And I'm not even saying that as a competitive Smash player, but I think a lot of people miss the bigger picture of what everything Nintendo just did with this whole Smash thing entails. Yes, I'm excited because they didn't get these, newbie playtesters who Nintendo considers good at, right? They actually pulled actual professional players from the competitive Smash community to, come into this tournament. Along with, the commentators, like Prague and D1 and Scar. I thought that was awesome. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know who those people are, but, even besides that, the main reason why that made me so happy, all this stuff Nintendo was doing with the Smash Invitational, is because it shows a growing, changing mindset. You see what I'm saying? Sure, I was excited to see all these people, I follow at these tournaments and stuff like that. I was excited to see them, coming in to play Smash 4 and all these commentators and stuff. But the main thing that really has me excited is the fact that Nintendo is showing a change. Because remember, guys, just last year, we saw Nintendo trying to do the exact opposite of what they were doing right now for the Smash community. You see what I'm saying? You had them trying to hinder Smash. They try to pull I combined Melee with Evo. They're trying to pull Melee from Evo. And, that's not the first time they have, hindered the Smash community. Anybody from back in the day would tell you that Nintendo has given them a hard time, with things, like that before. But now Nintendo is outright supporting it. And I think that really says a lot about, Nintendo's mindset right now. The only thing I would say is that I think this is mainly actually Nintendo North America. I don't really think that Nintendo Japan is actually making these decisions. But regardless, it's great that it's happening. But yeah, definitely excited to see all these, professional smashers and these commentators at that tournament. I'll definitely be watching that tournament myself in person. That's definitely exciting. But probably the other most exciting part, there's two of them, is the GameCube adapter. Now, I already saw tons of people, of course, right? And the funny thing is, like, right before Nintendo put that video up, I had put my last video up, right? Talk about how people are mad at options. And lo and behold, my point gets proven literally like 5 minutes after my video goes up when Nintendo put up theirs. But people getting mad that there's a GameCube adapter. Like, why? Nobody is forcing you to buy it. Nobody is forcing you to play with it. And people, I see a lot of people asking, you know, what's the point? The Pro controller work just fine. It would. It would work just fine. It's a fully functioning controller for a game like Smash. But why not use a GameCube controller if you could? What's the problem with having a preference? Yes, I was ready to use the Pro controller if there'd be no option for a GameCube controller, but now that there is, you're damn right I'm going to stick with the GameCube controller. And for those of you who still don't get why the GameCube controller is so important for Smash, it's pretty much because the controller was pretty much made for Smash, or I guess you could say the opposite and say that Smash was made around the GameCube controller. Because, you know, you got A, which is your main button, your standard, you know, moves and stuff like that. Biggest button on the controller, right? Then you have B right under it for the special attacks, also circular. And then you have Y and X on this. It's just, the way the controller is built is perfect for Smash. The best way I can explain it is that the GameCube controller is the fight stick of Smash. Period. Period, period, period. And that's not even mentioning the fact that the GameCube controller is arguably the most comfortable controller ever. I would say it's between the GameCube controller and the 360 controller. It's one of the most comfortable controllers of all time, so why would you not want to use that? But the third and probably most important reason why this whole USB wired GameCube adapter is so important is because it's a wired option. Because yes, PDP did say they were partnering with Nintendo to make this GameCube controller for the Wii U, but the problem with that was that it was going to hook up into a Wii remote, meaning that it would still be a wireless controller. Now, for those of you who may not know, when you go to these huge gatherings of gamers, this tournament, right? You can't have all these wireless connections bouncing around the room like that because your controller connections are going to get scrambled and whatnot, and things are not going to work correctly. So the Smash community really needed a wired option to play Smash 4 at tournaments, and Nintendo actually gave it to them. So those are three, but the last one is definitely the most important. That's the three reasons why the whole GameCube adapter thing is a godsend. And shout outs to Nintendo, props to Nintendo for actually like straight up listening. And for those of you who are like, Shokio, you need to stop, you know, always trying to get Nintendo's attention, you know, get off them, leave them alone, stop trying to push people to ask for things. I just love how my point keeps getting proven, guys. It is always good to ask. It is always good to ask. It's always good to push for things that you want, because you can possibly get it in the Smash community. You saw it. Nintendo didn't do all this stuff out the blue. You can ask everybody in the Smash community. They have been pushing for these things for a while now, and Nintendo has woken up and they have delivered. That's why it is good to ask for things. But enough about Smash. Mario Kart 8. I don't have a copy of my own because you guys know I've been trying to save up money for E3. I was supposed to get a review copy of that, but funny thing is that the lady who was supposed to give me a review copy, I guess she lost her job at Nintendo. I guess I don't know if she lost it or she left, but yeah, there's some confusion there. So we have to get like a read confirmation that I'm supposed to be receiving a review copy of that. But I do have another copy in the house, so I'll be live streaming that by the time this video is up. But on Mario Kart 8, so far, you know, what can I say? You know, it's Mario Kart. It's going to be automatically great. Like, Mario Kart is not a bad series. It's not a single bad Mario Kart, you know. But the thing I like about it most is that, you know, it's really fluid. It feels really tight. That's what she said. You know, it just has this really, you know, refined feeling to it, control-wise. But things I actually don't like about it, I think the roster is absolute crap. I don't like the new battle mode. And I don't like the fact that you can only hold one item at a time, but none of those things are necessarily game-breaking things. The game is good fun, you know, it's great fun. It's Mario Kart. And speaking of Mario Kart, in 48 hours, Mario Kart managed to sell 1.2 million copies, which is absolutely crazy. In just one weekend, I believe they said the 29th to the 1st. Yeah, Friday through Sunday, it sold 1.2 million units. That is insanely good. That exceeded my expectations completely. Like, of course, we all expected it to sell a lot because it's Mario Kart, but 1.2 million in 2 days? That's not even a full week in 2 days. Like, that is absolutely astonishing. And we also have this, I think it's a rumor, I'm pretty sure it's unconfirmed, but there's also this rumor that Mario Kart has boosted the Wii U sales up 666%. So I'm guessing Nintendo sold their souls to the devil to get this game moving, to get Wii U units moving. But yeah, if that's true, that is definitely a insanely high figure. 666% from one game. That's pretty crazy. So things are starting to look up. Hopefully we can see Nintendo, you know, maintain some of this momentum. But it's all going to ride down on, you know, next week, next Sunday. No, next Monday actually. Well, no, Nintendo stuff is on Tuesday, right? Yeah, I believe it's on Tuesday, on the 10th. So yeah, and also they did release the Best Buy locations where they're going to be having the Smash Fest. And I don't know if they'll be having another game. I couldn't imagine Nintendo just having Smash at Best Buy, but it sounds like that's what they're trying to do. So make sure you guys look that up if you want to play the demo of that. But yeah, man, it's just, I'm really hyped. You guys know this is really my first gaming event in general, you know, period. So I'm really excited. Just nervous a little bit, but I'm definitely much more optimistic and excited than I am nervous. Sony is also, I almost forgot to mention them. Sony is also doing this thing where you could go to select theaters and watch the conference. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, really, it's not that much different because you're still watching the stream, you know, right? You're watching a live stream either way. But it's still a really cool idea when you think about, hey, you know, I get to go to this movie theater and meet other Sony fans, right? And we could watch the conference together with all these new people I just met. You know, I think that's a pretty damn cool idea. And that's definitely going to be a lot of good publicity for Sony. So that's really, really a good move on their part, I feel. You know, props to Sony for that. Microsoft, you need to step your game up, you know, because, you know, Nintendo is doing their thing to kind of bring E3 to the fans. You know, Sony is kind of dabbling in the same kind of, you know, vein a little bit. Step your game up, Microsoft. Step your game up, because really Sony and Microsoft, that's Sony and Microsoft. Nintendo and Sony are really, I think they're really giving it to the fans right now. And which is especially a great thing to see from Nintendo. And to Nintendo, keep talking. Keep talking, because whenever you open up your mouth, Nintendo, you get talked about, right? Whenever you announce something good, you're trending on Twitter. Stop with you know, the whole secretiveness, you know, stop. If you open your mouth, Nintendo, good things are gonna come. Whenever you open your mouth, it's good, right? That January 2013 Direct, awesome. Mario Kart 8, awesome. The whole Smash details and stuff like that, awesome. Keep talking, maintain the hype, keep your fans excited, and maybe you can pull the Wii U together. Maybe, you know, maybe you could get it back on track. But that's this video, y'all. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys come in and check out my Twitch. I'll see you guys later.